Uh, 80-degree weather out here in Reno, Nevada, but you know what? I've got AC. Starboard bow. I'm here in Reno, Nevada. I'm at my driveway campsite. My buddy Dave McCool kindly let me hook up, full hookups to his home with my 20-foot Hornet motorhome, which you see in the background. Everybody's familiar with that if you've been on my Starboard Bow channel. By the way, thank you for subscribing and liking all my channels. I appreciate it. And if you pass that on, I'd let you know. A lot of comments ask me what I did today to hook up to the house here, to Dave's 1520 amp household power. I'm going to go over that real quick with you, make it a short video, but make it as clear and precise as possible. There's tons of videos on the internet about hooking up, but there's a couple things that a lot of them don't mention that I'm going to mention in today's. So I'm going to go over it with you real quick, and let's see if you have any comments or questions, or you think I'm doing something that's different, let me know, and I can always edit my video down the road or the comments section to my providers. Thanks a lot. Bye. Boy, it's a heated day today. As you can see, it's probably about 80 degrees. And you can just tell by the top of my motorhome, I have my AC going. It's a 20-foot Hornet. It's on a G30 van chassis. It's an old 95, so everything's been pretty much cleaned up and all squared away. So let's make it real as quick as possible. Obviously, everybody knows you have your electrical connections here. On mine, here's my 30 amp junction box and my 30 amp cable. It's probably about 15-20 feet long. You want to try and make sure you have that as long as possible. And you can hear my AC running in the background. And it says right there, this connection is for 11 to 125 volt AC, 60 amps, 30 amp applies. It's a little worn out on there. So I have my 30 amp cable running all the way underneath the motorhome. And then I have the 30 amp cable running over here away from the lawn in case the sprinklers come on and everything. I just want to make sure I'm clean. I have the 30 amp connected to a 30 amp 3-prong dog bone or adapter. Basically, it basically connects my 30 amp connection to the 30 amp adapter, to the 3-prong part of my adapter, to the 3-prong of the outdoor extension cable. One thing, and the outdoor extension cable going along my partner's home. A lot of you are going to say, hey, this extension cord's pretty clear, but as I'm going to talk about a little later in my video, the shorter the extension cord, the better. Not only the shorter the extension cord, but also you want to make sure that the extension cord is an outdoor heavy-duty extension cord. And if I'm not mistaken, this is 15 amps, so, or 15 volts, well, sorry. And then it goes all the way through. And one thing you want to make sure before you connect to your household power, since you're kind of going downgrade a little bit on the power, is you want to make sure that the circuit breaker in the house is turned off completely before you go to your circuit breaker panel, whichever. Well, this one's locked, so I can't get into it, but basically it's going to be labeled with the power outlet or the power outlet from where you're plugged into the house. Make sure that circuit breaker is turned off. Make sure everything in the motorhome is turned off, and then plug everything in. Make sure everything's plugged in properly. Make sure you have like I said, the heavy-duty extension cord, and as short as possible. And then once you connect them, they have the outdoor covers that you can buy. They can go over the top of these, but as you can see, I put tape around the extension cord to cover up in case any rain or weather or anything gets in there, but I make sure all that's done. And that's pretty much it. That's a pretty short video. It's basically 30 amp to a 30 amp adapter, 3-prong, what they call a dog bone, to the 15 amp heavy duty extension cord. One of the things that's not connected properly, well, it's okay because everything is running obviously, but we did have a problem yesterday where it disconnected, is you want to make sure that this outdoor extension cable is as short as possible. And as you can see, everything is running properly. I try to turn off as much of the appliances as possible, especially when I have the AC running, but the AC is running nice and clean. Everything is nice and clear. I'm going to walk in here real quick and test it. Oh yeah, I can feel it as soon as I walked in. I got one of these basic AC, and as you can see on my AC, it's going full power. Everything's running properly. I have the microwave, the only thing turned on, and I actually have my refrigerator. While I run my AC, I have my refrigerator on LP. Just less power that's gonna, I don't want to damage anything in Dave's house, and a lot of these connections, a lot of, you know, different households. On my thing, I have the basic power converter. Everybody has, well, the older models of the homes have the power converter, and you could turn off your different, the AC, like the microwave and different other things, but that you're not in use, and it's a regular, I think it's called Magnatech 6095. And I got the shades drawn, got my insulations on each one of the windows, keeps the sun out. I mean, it gets pretty heavy duty heat in here, and I got my shades drawn pretty much to keep the sun out. The less you know, heat coming in, the better. And there you go, it's running properly. All right, cool. And I'll probably just turn it off if me and Dave decide to leave the house and go, which I think we're going to be doing today. But there you go. If you have any questions about the connecting the power amps or your 30 amp RV to your 120 household, please follow the directions and make sure everything is going good. Again, please, thank you, and please subscribe to my channel and like, and then let me know if Starbuck can do anything for you. Comments and suggestions are great. Put them in the comment section, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.